Hi, hope you're doing well. Thank you for watching, and thank you for everybody who has been liking and subscribing. It's been making my day, so thank you. So I'm going to do a reading now for the week. Okay, so like always, my intention is that these are timeless, and whenever you're drawn to watch this, it should resonate for that week. If it doesn't, feel free to come back. Okay, so right now, I would like you to choose a number out of 1, 2, or 3. Okay, you don't have to, but if you want to. Okay, so I'm gonna start this reading with okay. Do you want the first card that pops out, the second card that pops out, or the third card that pops out? What is there any question that's on your mind right now? I'm gonna ultimately kind of keep these in mind as I go through the readings, but I mean, depending on which card you end up picking, either 1, 2, or 3, or having a hard time choosing between some, maybe, sometimes I find that like when I pick a card, like they tend to all resonate, kind of thing. But anyways, do you want the first card, second card, or third card? And it may be how when I go through the reading, I'm gonna pull a card for each zodiac, and then do a collective kind of reading with what has been pulled out. And so you may find that whatever card you choose, 1, 2, or 3, or multiple, that might be how it resonates more specifically for your week. Maybe not. It really kind of depends on what comes out. Okay, so have you chosen 1, 2, 3? There's not going to be timestamps, probably. I don't know for that. Probably for the zodiac when I get to it. We'll see. Okay, so what is the first card that pulls up? What answer are people looking from the Angel Answers deck? Okay. I don't know what this says. Romance. Romance. So this might be a week for romance for people. Okay? If you don't see it on the horizon, maybe it's going to be unexpected, or maybe that reading won't resonate to you, or it's really about in the terms of falling in love again with life, seeing the beauty in the everyday. But however, those who chose number 1, there could be some romance on the horizon for this week. Okay. What's the second card that pops out? What is the answer for those who are choosing the second one? Oh, you get 2. Lucky. Okay. So, there is no need to worry. Okay, so depending on your situation, like if you are asking a yes or no question, maybe your answer is no. Or this is really emphasizing, and I do feel like for most of you, this is actually emphasizing no. There is no need to worry, okay? Now, it can doubly resonate if you are thinking about some kind of no, like in terms of a situation or in terms of some kind of opportunity. But regardless, it is emphasized. There is no need to worry this week. No matter what you are facing, you are gonna get through it, okay? There may be an opportunity that you don't see, or there has been an opportunity that you're presented about that you may need, like, say no about, but regardless, again, use your intuition, specifically about how that resonates for you, okay? But regardless, no need to worry. Okay. And for those who chose the third, what message can we tell number 3? Sorry, I don't know what it says. Helpful people. Okay. So there are people around you who are willing to help you. Okay. So, I mean, this can be, like, okay, if you feel, you know, for some of you, if you feel like you're alone, for example, you know, you have angels and guides and spirits around you, you know, ancestors that are helping you through this, that are helping you guide it. But otherwise, there are helpful people around you that you may not see right now. Okay, so this isn't like highlighting that you need to see it. You know, if you need help, ask for help, because there's people around you who are willing to support you in whatever your endeavors are this week. Okay? And if you don't see it, you should see it. Like, in the sense of, like, it can be just about having another perspective, you know? Like, you are not alone. There are people who support you and who love you, okay? You know, just ask if you need to ask for that support, okay? So, hopefully that beginning was helpful. So, what I'm going to do is ultimately I'm going to do a 12 card spread of the zodiac. So, I am going to start with Aries and go throughout and to end with Pisces and just pull a card out for each one. I will do a collective reading for everyone if you so choose. There is likely going to be the timestamps eventually when I get to it, so feel free to go directly to what signs that interest you. However, again, multiple ones are going to resonate completely. You know, tarot does not work the same way, like in the sense of, like, I mean, it's all about energies. Like, it does, there are correspondence with, like, astrology, of course, completely, you know, but it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter. It's about the energy. It's about the thing, like, the message. It's about the intuition, you know? Anyways, so what kind of messages can we tell those who are guided? Okay, you know, Aries through, you know, Pisces, you know, my intention has definitely been set. So, so what can we tell those who are drawn to watch this to help them stay in highest vibration and on their truest path throughout this week, you know, whenever they're guided to watch this reading, okay? Okay. I'm going to cut the deck, but it is ready. Hope you're feeling good. Okay. So under the deck, I will say collectively, you know, what could be a theme, on a societal level or even individually, is that's the Emperor. The Emperor. Okay, so people are stepping into their power. Fantastic. You guys rock, man. The Emperor is the king of all the kings. He embodies, you know, again, regardless of gender, he embodies the, you know, like all the elements, okay? You know, like he knows, you know, how to balance his emotions, you know, and, like, you know, the passions and how to be grounded and how to make magic, you know, and, like, so that is amazing, okay? So this is also a major arcana. So this is like stepping into, you know, boss mode, okay? Taking everything you've learned, you know, all your experience, you know, like the Emperor takes care of the empire, you know, like, and so it's like throughout the wisdom, like he's able to embody, like, again, everything. So again, that is why readings can resonate in terms of, like, I'm doing a zodiac reading because, I mean, it helps people, like, and people like it, and, you know, and I do like doing them, kind of thing, and, you know, but I mean, it's about the energy, okay? It's about, you know, like the blending, you know, so it doesn't matter. Like, I mean, I barely ever, if I watch something, okay, about a zodiac, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me at all, like, in the sense of, I'm drawn to the message that I'm drawn to. You know, yes, I might go to Aries first because I'm so Aries, but I mean, like, if that reading doesn't resonate, it's because it's meant to resonate for somebody else who was listening to it, you know? And I'm gonna use my intuition to know which reading is mine. It doesn't really matter. Like, I can tell, you know? Anyways, so you guys collectively, you know, we're feeling good. We're taking the experience that we've learned, you know, the lessons that we've learned, and, you know, creating things, creating our stability, creating our world that we want to live in. Man, you guys are awesome. Keep it up. You guys rock, you bosses. Okay. So on that note, I'm going to go to Aries, because I was going to go the first, which is interesting. Emperor, Aries, you know, I'm the highest power, but in the highest energy. Anyways, okay, so what's going on for Aries is the Page of Swords. Okay, so for this week, you may find that, okay, this could be, you know, if, you know, kids are around you, for example, that could resonate. There could be somebody that is younger around you, but this is also about gaining knowledge, you know, acquiring new information, you know, and then, like, but being inspired. Like, pages are fresh information, like fresh news. Like, I mean, this can mean that there can be some kind of communication that comes in, you know? But I mean, this is about discovery. Okay. So, I mean, depending on, like, also, like, maybe what cards you picked at the beginning, you know, is that, like, there is going to be some kind of either communication or new idea that is going to help you know how to move forward in terms of, like, especially when it comes to like, okay, the Emperor's the boss, right? Okay, so maybe you can get some information about a boss, for example, or like a job information, job opportunity, or maybe it's just about, like, kind of doing a lot of studying, you know, and things like that. Okay, but this is fresh energy. Okay, so something new is gonna happen, some kind of, like, information, okay, and it's gonna be like, what's the word I'm trying to, like, say, like a turning point, you know? Anyways, see how that resonates. You know, the thing about tarot especially is about reflection. You know, it's on about, like, per se predictions and things like that. Okay, it's like you can see the cards, but it's about reflection. Okay, and then, like, maybe I'm saying this for Aries specifically because it's like, you know, he is taking the information that he has gathered, the information that he's learned, and, like, also thinking about it. You know, and so it's like, I don't remember what I was, like, you know, saying before, but I mean, like, you know, and you can see here, I was just drawn to, on the top, there's actually, like, messages. So there's probably going to be some kind of communication that, oh, I kind of remember what I was saying before. But anyways, there's some kind of communication that might come in, you know, or something that you discover, okay, that will really get you pondering. You know, we're like, what is next? What is next? You know, but no need to worry. There are helpful people around you, you know, and there could be an opportunity for a romance depending on how this, like, you know, states. Okay. Anyways, but yeah, so what I was gonna say is always reflect, because that is the most beneficial way of tarot, is, like, I mean, that's the only way it really works for me, kind of thing, is that, because, like, no tarot, I can't really do a reading for myself. Like, I can, but I mean, it's all about reflection. You know, it's all about after the fact, you know? So yeah, so this is going to be some kind of information, and I'm just repeating myself now. Okay. Anyways, have an awesome week. And so for Taurus, we have, is that the Page of Pentacles? But, yeah, so, or I mean the Knight of Pentacles, I mean. Okay, so Knight of Pentacles, right? Okay, so there has been something that, like, if this, isn't you, this is somebody around you that might come in, but I mean, you are Earth energy. The Knight of Pentacles is, that Taurus energy. That is the, like, knowing, like wanting to be secure, wanting to be, firm in your foundation. But this is about planning. So there might be something that either you have been really planning on, that you've been like working long and hard about, right? And so now it's about taking more action in terms of like stepping up into the boss. Like, I mean, this is interesting, like how, again, this is a knight. And so knight and the Emperor. So, I mean, there is a lot of kind of contrast between, the two. So there can be, this can be a week of really putting in action your plans in order to step up into your boss like power. Like, I mean, if there's something that you've been wanting to create in terms of your environment, in terms of your abundance, in terms of your money, in terms of your career, okay, there is a plan that is good. Okay, like, I mean, the Knight of Pentacles has thought long and hard, okay, about what he wants. He's had a taste of the pentacle. He's had the taste of the opportunity. He sees the opportunity and he wants to get to the finish line, and he will, okay, with the Emperor energy supporting the Knight, okay, he will get to the finish line. Okay, so for example, if the helpful people resonated with you, okay, this can be like with a bit of support of like some kind of like someone who has done this before, your plans will be successful, kind of thing. Or, okay, if this is not about somebody else, right? Okay, this is about you putting it to action, something that you've thought long and hard about. It's good. It's going to be successful. Go for it. Okay? There is no need to worry, So, whatever, like, what is right for you, okay? The Knight of Pentacles knows, okay? So, this can be a week of just slow and steady progress. Or this can be a week of, really acquiring the support you need in order to put your plans in action in terms of career, in terms of some type of abundance, okay? Anyways, an abundance can definitely be of all forms, okay? So, have a wonderful week, and going on to Gemini. Okay, what do we have here, Gemini? I think we have the Ten of Wands. Okay, so this is so there is some kind, like you might be feeling burdened this week. There could be like a boss that has been really like bugging you maybe, or because, you were trying to take care of everything, for example, you feel really weighted down, okay? But the thing about this is that it's a 10, so this is an ending. So, like, if you are still feeling burdened, this is going to be a week of being able to put that burden down, like arriving at your destination. It's like you don't need to carry those, like, again, those burdens, like the projects, it's time to start a new cycle. You've learned the lessons in terms of like what makes you passionate. Okay. So, I mean, this is going to be a great week in terms of whatever you need to take control on. Okay. Is like, like if you are a boss, for example, and again, you're just like, there's so many things to do. It's like, how can I get it done? It's like, you will get it done. You are already there. It's a matter of like, okay, like delegating potentially. Okay, choosing, which one of these like are worth moving forward with. Because like ultimately this suggests that it is done. It is finished. You're there. So what are you still holding on to? Okay, the boss, the emperor, knows what to do. So you know within this that whatever you are going through, this is over. Okay, there are helpful people that can like help take this like the weight off of you. Okay, like if this is a romance kind of situation, right? Like, I mean, there is something that you need to let go of in terms of like, it's weighing you down, and in terms of with this being like the wands, this is in sense of like energetically burning you, okay? But you are ready for a brand new cycle, okay? So there's no need to worry, okay? This cycle is not going to keep going, okay? You have made it. You are stepping into the boss that you were always meant to be, okay? So this is meaning that there is this week some kind of, culmination of some type of cycle that has taken you a long time to get to. Okay, so congrats. If this is a work situation, it's like your project is about finished. Okay. Anyways, keep it up. There's no wait. There's no need to worry. You are the emperor. And like recruit people if you need to recruit people, okay? Anyways, I hope you're doing well, and I am going to Cancer. Cancer, what we have here is the King of Pentacles. Okay, so this is a king, hence why it's called the King of Pentacles. Okay, so this is about, like the king is the top of the energy in terms of like money, like, I mean, this can definitely be like, okay, you are gonna feel good this week, like with the Emperor energy and the King of Pentacles. Like this can represent two people, like coming together and stuff like that, especially if it's, romance, or the fact that they're, if you're looking for helpful people around you. Like, I mean, this is a king. This is somebody who knows how to create the reality that he wants, and like, this is like an owl. The owl can like see through, see at night, and you can kind of like, I mean, if you don't feel abundant now, it's like, this is like having your eye on the prize and knowing that you do have the capability to create that abundance, bring in the money, like, set up the home, like, or whatever the case is. But I mean, like, if you're not feeling good right now, I think you're going to, throughout the week, you're gonna get the help you want. Like if there's somebody around that you potentially want to romance with, it's like they are, the king, regardless of gender. They are at the top of their element, okay? This can represent an earth sign, for example, okay? Regardless, but anyways, like, something is gonna be successful, and by the end of the week, you're gonna feel like on top of the world. Congrats. So have a great week, and on to Leo. So Leo, what do we have here? The Nine of Cups. Okay, so this is wish fulfillment. It's like, okay, look at this. Like, he, is a cat. Is this for Leo? This is Leo. Hey, this is Leo the lion, feeling good. You got that bird, like, you got that canary. It's like, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling satisfied. Okay. So there's going to be like, this is also, representing like wish fulfillment on a, 3D sense, right? Like I got the canary kind of thing. So you're going to be successful this week, if it's like, an employment opportunity maybe with a boss, or it's like, something's going to make you feel good. Okay. Like, Nine of Cups is, celebration, can be some like, this can be a week of, a little bit of partying, maybe a little bit of drinking kind of thing, like, especially if there's some kind of celebration, because of some team effort, helpful people, or something that you accomplished where it's like, oh man, I was so worried that this wasn't going to work out, but it did. You got that canary and you're feeling good. Like, you might be feeling good already, and if you're not, you're gonna get that canary. If this is romance, you're gonna get the girl, you're gonna get the guy. So I mean, whatever it is, this is a good week. So have the faith, step into your power, you are, I'm excited for you. Okay, so hopefully have a great week, and on to Virgo. Virgo, what is happening here? The Lovers. Okay, so if you chose romance as the first one, and you're Virgo, kind of thing, or you find that this resonates with you, kind of thing, there could be a potential for love, and this is like a significant love. This is the coming together of soulmates. If it's not, this is like, if love doesn't resonate to you, like in terms of, somebody new, this is definitely feeling really good with your, your partner, but it's also like, it can be, making a decision, a heart over head decision, and this is significant. We have, like, other than like on the bottom of the deck, which is the like Emperor, that that's a major arcana. Virgo, you're the first one that it's come up with, with the major arcana. This is also Gemini, so you could be dealing with a Gemini, or the Gemini reading might resonate with you, but it's just like, there is an opportunity for love or to make a decision, and it's just like, there are people around you, options, and there is no need to worry. Okay. And so again, with this being major arcana, like, this is an opportunity to like it'll affect you for the long run. You're not going to forget about this romance. Okay. Anyways, sounds exciting. Hopefully that resonates. And so I'm on to Libra. Libra, the theme of your week is the magician. The monkey. So, major arcana. So you guys are making magic. Okay, so if you're worried about anything, don't we? Because you have the tools. Oh my goodness. The Emperor is the king of all the kings. Magician has all the tools he needs, okay, to, manifest his reality. This is all about blending. Oh my goodness, you can make something amazing happen this week, okay? And if not, whatever choices you are doing right now, Okay? It is making magic. You are a boss. You can do whatever you want. There is no need to worry. If you need helpful people, they are around them. You're going to manifest them. Okay? This is about, recently you would have stepped in a brand new cycle, a brand new world, and now you are feeling it around, and, you're feeling with your, like, with your new hands and your new feet, and it's like, where can these feet take me? Where are these, hands, how can they create, like, what can my new eyes see, my brain that is developing, these new thoughts. I can create anything. You can create anything, and you fucking know it. If you don't know it, trust, man. Everything's going to be okay. You can manifest the romance you want. You can manifest the help you want. However this resonates with you, you are the magician. You are the emperor. If these are representing two people, oh my goodness, this is a power couple. You're going to have an awesome week. And if it's not because these are major arcana, it takes a little while to, it can take a while to play out. Like, it's one of those things that you may not see what's happening right now, but when you look back to it, you'll be like, oh, that's what was happening. I was stepping my power as the emperor. I was the magician. I was making magic. So if you're not seeing the manifestations this week, whatever decisions you are making right now, it's going to be wonderful. It's going to be magical. What do you want to create? Awesome. I love it. Okay. Hope that resonated. Okay. And on to Scorpio. Hey, Scorpio. Happy birthday if you're watching this in Scorpio season still. Okay. So what you have is the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Queen of Pentacles is Scorpio, King of Pentacles. What did we have? That Cancer. Those may or may not resonate to you, kind of thing, but there could be a match with that. But either way, okay, the water signs or the water elements are getting some, found a firm footing, So this is the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so she's the match to the King of Pentacles. So this can represent, again, somebody else. We have the Emperor, okay, and the Queen of Pentacles. Or it can represent you, really getting in touch with, your nurturing side. The Queen of Pentacles, again, knows how to take care of the household, knows how to take care of the family, knows how to, take care of the finances. She creates the world she wants to live in as well, Okay, so it's she's also the catch, regardless of gender. So, if this is a romance situation, if you pick that, for example, it's there is the catch around you, okay, with another opportunity for a power couple, but it's whatever it is, it's you have the ability to make your world, it's if you need to get your home in order, if you need to get your finances in order, it's don't worry. It's going to work out because you have the power. You have all the tools you need in terms of the Emperor, all the energies kind of thing, as well as the business savvy of the Queen of Pentacles, who also has the water moved into it. So it's you are blending. Okay, if it's resonating with it in terms of Scorpio as being a water sign, it's the Queen of Pentacles is that earth and water. So it's you have the power to blend whatever you want. So it's if this is romance, you are the catch. They are, they are the catch. And it's if this is not about somebody around you, it's you realizing your self-worth. You fucking rock, And so it's like, if you need helpful people, you know, if you're worrying that you can't create the security you need, don't worry. You will know what you need to do. Just take one step at a time. Okay. Anyways, hopefully that's helpful. Okay. So going on to Sagittarius. What do we have? 8 of Wands. So this can be about communication. This definitely, like, whatever it is going to be fast movement. So, I mean, like, if you're a boss, okay, it's, you know, a lot of work, a lot of projects, a lot of communication, a lot of fast movement. It can be travel. It can be traveling for like a work opportunity, for example, or in order to find helpful people, for example, or, you know, in order to see like a romance. But like, whatever the case is, it's like things are going to move fast this week. You know, but like, if you have any worry about it, like, like, no need to worry, okay? Because you are the boss. You can handle it, okay? You know, if you find that you are overwhelmed with anything, like that things, you know, okay, so 8 of Wands is suggesting that you're handling it, okay? You are handling it. Things are going fast, right? You know, but 9 of Wands can come after, which is like, you know, being the wounded warrior. You know, like, if you move too fast sometimes, you know, you can get injured, for example. So if you need to recruit, you know, some helpful people around, you know, because, you know, you want to, you're like, the boss knows. The boss has been here before, okay? You can see the red flags. You can see the warning signs, okay? You know, but regardless, you know, like, if you, you know, like, if you don't need anybody else, it's like, don't worry. You know, it's like, things are going to go well. Things are going to be, you know, fast. Okay. And if the romance thing, like, resonates, like, this is definitely about, like, you know, getting your catch. You know, you have the arrows through this, like, through this deer. So it's like, you got, yeah, you have your eye on a target, and it's like, you're gonna get it. You know, this can definitely be seen as like the, you know, Cupid's arrows. So whatever it is, you know, hold on, because it's gonna go fast. You know, if this is about communication, this is fast communication back and forth, you know. Anyways, get excited, because, I mean, no matter what, it's going to be an interesting week, you know, no matter what you're dealing with, you know. But I do think it's going to be fun. Okay. Anyways, hopefully that was good. And going on to Capricorn. What do we have here? Capricorn is the 3 of Wands. Nice. So you are manifesting something. You are seeing your ships come in. You know, like, you are standing on the top of the cliff, and, you know, you see something there. You're like, I want it, and I know I'm going to get it. You know, this can be about, like, especially with the Emperor, right? This, you know, if this is a business opportunity, right? This does, you know, mean, like, enterprise, you know? Like, if you're in shipping, also kind of thing, like, this is things, you know, being received. Like, I mean, if you've ordered something like online, for example, it's like, I know it's coming, I can see it coming, you know. But this is like manifesting, like, this is manifestation on, like, with the, you would have recently at some point, you know, kind of, you know, put your, you know, set your GPS and, like, chosen a direction. And now you, like, are either waiting for somebody, you know, that you see that's coming in, you know, waiting for some kind of opportunity to come in, you know, or just knowing that it's just like, this is gonna be great. You are starting to see things on a tangible sense that is making you really inspired. Okay, this means that, like, I mean, this can be a period of waiting. So, like, maybe this week you might still be waiting. Okay, but I mean, this suggests that very soon you're gonna have a good success. Okay, like, I mean, if this is about romance, right? Like, this could suggest the Four of Wands is, under, like, coming soon. You know your Four of Wands is coming, like, that is celebration. That can be wedding. That can be, like, maybe that there is some kind of celebration that you're, like, excited about, for example. But it's also, like, Four of Wands is that vacation. You could be excited about some kind of vacation, especially if you've been, like, working a lot and, like, and a lot of responsibilities, for example, family responsibilities, kind of thing. That's like, that there's a vacation in the horizon, kind of thing. You might not be there yet. Like, I mean, it could be something that that, like, over the holiday season, for example, or I mean, if you're, in the States with, like, Thanksgiving, for example, it's like, but there is gonna be some kind of success that you see in the distance, so no need to worry, and I don't think you're worrying, like, that you are in a good space. You made a decision recently, and now you're starting to see signs that it was a good decision. Okay. And you're about to celebrate, sometime soon, Okay. And I was saying with the Four of Wands, okay, that does represent, okay, marriage, twin flame, 1111, like, whatever, however that kind of resonates with you as well. Okay. Awesome. So keep your sights, okay, because it's coming. It's coming. So get excited. Awesome. Okay, so Aquarius, what do we have for you? What do we have here? Six of Wands. Success, man. Awesome. Okay, this is, returning home from battle. Okay, this is being, victorious. This is getting recognition for your hard work. Like, this is, like, I mean, if there was some kind of conflict, with a team or with some kind of project or something like that, it's like, okay, I, was the boss. I stepped up, and now I can, like, it's time for the, like, accolades. It's time for the celebration. It's time for the recognition that, like, you were successful, or again, this can represent, like, the, coming home, again, victorious after battle. So, I mean, whatever this is a week of success, okay? So, I mean, if you're worrying about something, you're going to be successful. Okay, if you, like, need some people around, like, I mean, there's going to be the people you need to get your project done, okay? There's going to be the people around you that recognize the work you are doing, okay? And your accomplishments, okay? If this is a romance situation, you're going to be successful, and it's like, you're going to return, like, recognized, okay? So I think it's going to be a really good week. You're going to feel really good. There could be something successful in a business sense, something successful in a romance sense, something successful that you may have been worrying about, but it's going to be great. Okay. Awesome. Hope that resonated, and I am on to Pisces. Okay, I guess that's the last one, hey? Well, Pisces, last but not least. What do we have here? The Devil. Okay, so major arcana. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn, so that could resonate to you. Or this could be a week where, you have the Emperor, right? So, I mean, you could be maybe, like, really burdened by, like, a job situation or by a boss, but if that doesn't resonate, like, okay, like, ultimately the Devil is, it's about our like self-imposed bondage, like what the, what we put ourselves in, things that we can get ourselves out of, the toxic things. Now, granted, everything says here that everything is going to be okay, So this can definitely be like a potentially passionate week, potentially sexual week. But if not, like, this is about facing those like inner demons. This is about facing like those things that, it could have been helpful at some point in time. It could have felt good at some point in time. Like, you can use the example of, eating a cookie, right? Like, it's like, oh, this cookie is really good. But, if you eat a whole thing, like a whole pack of them, you're going to feel really sick, right? Potentially, maybe not, it's gonna hurt you in the long run, right? Maybe you'll get addiction to cookies, like, especially, and then you can't, wake up until you eat those cookies, like, or you can't start your day until you eat those cookies, It's like, oh man, I have a coffee addiction, I can't start my day without a coffee, right? So it is really about kind of like reflecting on, like, what are those things that you are feeling trapped about. It can be about people around you. It can be about feeling trapped on a job. It can be feeling trapped in terms of responsibilities. Okay. And it can, feeling trapped in terms of like addictions even. Okay. But the thing is, underneath this all is that you are the emperor. Okay. You have all the power, to face whatever is bothering you, whatever feels that it is no longer a positive in your life. Okay, so I mean, this can be a week of realizing it. It can be a week of, knowing that like a potential partner, for example, may not be as positive for your evolution as, they could have been before. But regardless, it's like, if it is romance, expect a sexual week, especially the fact that we're still in Scorpio season, at least if you're watching this now. But regardless, again, no need to worry. You can do this. You have the power to get out, to escape whatever you feel trapped about. Okay? If you need to ask for help, help is around you. Okay? There is no need, like, to worry about ego. Like, no, whatever. Ask for the help you need, okay? Especially if you feel that this is a situation that you are being controlled, feeling controlled, feeling trapped, okay? Like, there are people who want to help you, so ask for help, okay? You will be successful. There's no need to worry, okay? But regardless, whatever this is, you're going to face it. You're going to get through this, okay? You are a boss, okay? You control, your ship, whatever you want to do, okay? So, I mean, if it feels tough this week, you have the power and you're going to come out stronger than ever. Okay? It is not about that. It could be really sexual. Awesome, Pisces. I wish you lots of love and light. Hopefully that was helpful. Okay. So that was the reading for all the signs. So basically, like, what we really are seeing here is that, okay, with the Lovers, the Devil, the Magician, okay, we definitely do need to, make sure that, what we are seeing is an accurate reflection and it is not something that we want to see but is not actually there, that is an illusion, for example, okay? Because with the Devil and the Magician, there can be some tricks being played, okay? However, if that is the case, like if you're being offered an like an opportunity that, okay, let's go with, you know, no, like the fact that there was a no, for example. It's like you know what is right for you, what opportunities are right for you. You have all the tools you need to make the decision. You have, like, there is something that you see, that we all see, like the vision, like how we want to see our world, how on the everyday, like, okay? And we are facing our fears, facing our addictions, facing our unhealthy habits or just habits in general and things like that. We are reassessing, and realizing, who is around us. Who are the people that are supportive of us? There is an opportunity for love or to strengthen the bonds that you already have. Okay. And, if there is any doubt that you are not going to be successful, you are going to be successful. You are the boss. Okay. What kind of takeaway message can we have for anyone who's still listening? I'm going to takeaway message. What does this say? Affirmations. This came out for the reading I just did, like the new moon-ish reading, new opportunity reading. Okay, so it's like to lift up your thoughts and energy and to attract what you desire, use positive affirmations. So if any of you are, because that like devil energy can definitely be like the thoughts we tell ourselves, that we can't do it, but you can do it. Okay, you can do really whatever you set your mind to. Okay, who cares what anyone else thinks? Okay, if you believe it, so I mean, you have transformed, you know what is right for you. Okay, and if you don't yet, you're gonna throughout the next week or so, like depending on how like big this resonates with you, like in the sense of if you're, if it's more on a minor kind of like a arcana way or a major arcana way. Okay, and new career is also on the bottom. Okay, so yes, for many of you, there can be an opportunity for a new career. Like for example, like if it did, resonate that, maybe there is some kind of, like toxic boss or like a toxic, work environment or something like that, or you have been telling yourself that you're not going to get a job. It's like, don't worry. Don't worry. Okay. There is an opportunity like around you. Okay. You will get that job. And, maybe like in the sense of if this resonates in terms of romance, right? There could even be an opportunity within work in terms of romance. Okay. But regardless, it's like you are going to have the help. It's like this can be also like maybe you've already recently had a career change as well. And it's just like, when things have been feeling like, oh, stressful or can I actually keep this up? It's like, yes, you can. Okay? You can do whatever you want. And it sounds like a really, really, really powerful week. Okay? If you're watching this when I just posted it, okay, we're still, in the tail end of, the new moon energy. Okay? So you are the ship of your, you control your sail. So where do you want that new moon energy to take you? Okay, where do you want it to go to help wrap up, not only the last, there's 6 weeks left of 2020, but there's also like 6 weeks left, roughly, of this decade. Anyways, I'm excited for you all. No matter how this resonates, it's going to be a good week. Just don't worry. You're going to get through this. Okay. Awesome. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for liking and subscribing, and talk to you soon.